Lions Nation. Do you remember that thrilling debut at Ford Field when we faced off against Cooper Kupp? The veteran wide receiver for the Rams showed what he's capable of, catching 14 passes for an impressive 110 yards and even scoring a touchdown in that electrifying 26-20 Lions overtime win. It was a breathtaking game. However, the very next week, Kupp suffered an ankle injury against the Cardinals, and he's been out of action since. Lions fans, if you're also excited about this possibility and want to keep up with every detail of this incredible season, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We bring you all the news, analysis, and possible moves that could transform our team. Click the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Let's go together, aiming for the top, and maybe, just maybe, a shot at that long-awaited Super Bowl. Now, the most interesting part, Kupp might be returning for the Rams matchup against the Vikings, but rumors are swirling in LA. The situation between Kupp and the Rams isn't looking great, and he could be a strong candidate for a trade before the November 5th deadline. This could shake up the market. Meanwhile, here in Detroit, we're closely watching Jameson Williams' situation, who's expected to miss 2 games due to still unconfirmed suspension for violating the NFL's substance policy. Just imagine if Kupp, a former Offensive Player of the Year with 2 seasons over 1,000 receiving yards, joined our roster. The guy's resume is impressive: 585 receptions, 7,213 yards, and 52 touchdowns in his career. And that's despite injuries limiting him in recent seasons. Last year alone, he racked up 812 yards in just 9 games and helped the Rams win the Super Bowl. A healthy Kupp could completely change the game. Our offense is already one of the most powerful in the league with Gibbs, Montgomery, Sam Laporta, and of course, the beast of Monterey, St. Brown. Goff is playing like an MVP, and adding a star like Kupp would be the icing on the cake, making opposing defenses tremble even more. In the wide receiver room, we've got St. Brown leading the group, with Williams being a key piece before the suspension. Tim Patrick has stepped up to fill Reynolds' spot, and Khalif Raymond has also done his part. Others like Allen Robinson and Isaiah Williams are on the roster, but haven't made much of an impact yet. So, what do you all think? Kupp and Lions Blue? This potential trade could be a game-changer for our team. Stay tuned and don't miss any details. If this trade really happens, the Lions' offense will become even more explosive. Just imagine, Kupp joining St. Brown, Laporta, and our dynamic running back group, with Jared Goff delivering passes with the same precision he's shown so far. The chemistry Goff already has with the wide receivers would be even more lethal with a receiver like Kupp, who knows how to get open and make clutch plays in crucial moments. And even better, with Jameson Williams back after the suspension, the combination of Williams and Kupp on the field alongside St. Brown could be absolutely devastating for any defense trying to stop us. Opposing defenses would have to pick their poison, because with so many passing options and a strong running game with Gibbs and Montgomery, the pressure would be entirely on them. Not to mention, Kupp isn't just an excellent wide receiver, he brings leadership and Super Bowl experience, something that could be incredibly valuable for an up-and-coming team like ours. The Lions are increasingly being recognized as true contenders in the NFC, and an addition like this could take us even further in the playoffs. Now, the big question is, would Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell make this bold move? We know our front office isn't afraid to make aggressive moves to improve the team, and what's at stake here is the chance to turn the Lions' offense into something truly unstoppable. And you fans, do you think Kupp is the missing piece to take us to the top? Would it be a masterstroke to bring this guy to Detroit and boost our playoff chances even more? Stay tuned, because the next few days will be decisive, and any move could shake up the NFL. Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get all the updates on what's happening with the Lions. We're just getting started, and this season promises to be full of excitement. Now, speaking as a true Lions fan, I think bringing Cooper Kupp would be an absolutely fantastic move. We've seen what he's capable of, and his skill on the field could completely transform our offense. Imagine the impact of a guy like him playing alongside a Monterey, St. Brown, and Jameson Williams. It would be a nightmare for opposing defenses. As a diehard Lions fan, I believe bringing Cooper Kupp to Detroit would be a game-changing move. He's the type of player who can elevate any offense, and with the team we're building, this addition would truly put us over the top. We already have a Monterey, St. Brown performing at an elite level, and Goff is proving himself to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Imagine Kupp alongside guys like St. Brown, Laporta, and our dynamic running backs. Defenses wouldn't know who to focus on. What excites me even more is the fact that Kupp brings more than just raw talent. He brings that crucial Super Bowl experience, the kind of experience that can make all the difference when we push into the playoffs. We know he's a player who shines brightest in big moments, and as our team continues to solidify, having a winning mentality like his in the locker room could be a massive boost. Of course, there's always concern about injuries, but honestly, when Kupp is healthy, he's one of the most unstoppable forces in the league. If Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are willing to make a bold move, I say it's worth the risk. His immediate impact on our offense will be undeniable, and once Jameson Williams returns from his suspension, we'd have one of the most feared receiving corps in the NFL. I know dreaming about the Super Bowl might sound a bit far-fetched, but with a player like Kupp, that dream becomes much more realistic. We're building something special here in Detroit, and this potential trade could be the final piece that takes us to the next level. As a fan, I'm more than ready to see it happen and finally watch the Lions reach their full potential. So, what do you think, Lions Nation? Is this the move that could lead us to greatness? Would Kupp be the key to unlocking our Super Bowl potential? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates on the Lions' journey to the top. Let's make this season unforgettable. Go Lions!